Welcome to episode 39 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. In the last episode, I did a ton of PVM, unlocking my first Zuck cape, and I fought alongside my teammates to claim the world's first broadcast for 4-man AOD and 4-man Zamorak. In today's episode, we're going to get the most important world's first broadcast, and probably the only one that really matters. Today, we complete what I would argue is the only unique aspect of the group Ironman game mode. This is the Journeyman Clean Sweep. Enjoy the episode. Alright, just gotta catch a fish here off the coast of Relica, and that'll be the easy achievements completed for the Fremennik set. Been working towards the elites for a while, but since we're getting closer and closer to the total level requirement, I want to make sure that I have the easy, mediums, and hards all knocked out. Once I catch this saber-tooth tiger, that'll be the medium tasks completed. There we go. Always thought pitfall traps were a pretty interesting way of training Hunter. Not from an XP standpoint, but from watching the animation and doing the actions, it's probably one of the more unique ways of training. And there we go. That is the medium set completed for the Fremennik area. Go ahead and claim my lamp here, and I'm going to put this onto Archaeology. I do want to get to 86 eventually so that I can join Ant and Accident at the gates. Alright, time for a quest spree, starting off with a Desperate Times quest, putting that lamp right into Archaeology, and I'm going to be going through the Extinction quest line. So that's going to be one of my goals for this video. Next quest up after Desperate Times is Desperate Measures. So we get ourselves 3 quest points, 20,000 Archaeology XP, and 20,000 Combat XP. Also get the Cosmic Focus, which is going to be pretty nice for AFKing Archaeology in the future. Not quite as good as the Cosmic Accumulator, but for now that 10% passive sprite bonus will definitely come in handy. At this rate, it feels like the whole video is going to just be me hanging around Berthorpe Castle, but here is the next quest completed in the quest line. There's Desperate Creatures done. I really like these style of cutscenes that they adopted a few years ago. Even though I've completed all these quests before, whenever these static image cutscenes pop up with the narration, I tend to watch them again. And that also marks the end of the Vault of Shadows quest. So that's a good one to get done. I don't think I get any experience right now until I have a higher archaeology level, just because I had to use the rented artifacts, and eventually I think you have to get your own artifacts before you can get the XP. Little one-off quest for the Fremennik elites, but I got to knock out the Taibo Wanai Trio quest. Seems like kind of a day one quest you would want to do, but better late than never, I suppose. I think I forgot runes, so I'm going to have to come back to this altar twice. Kind of unlucky, but I'm going to head to PVM Hub, get myself some water runes. And then we're going to cast the Lunar Spell to Bake Pie, and that is going to give us completion of the Fremennik Hard Diaries. So there we go, we can go claim some lamps from the Advisor and Miscellanea. I'm going to put that onto Archaeology, of course. An easy little 15,000 experience right there. And from here I'm going to knock out all but one of the elite tasks. That way we can save the broadcast for whenever all 4 of us will be online. Pretty big level here in my AFK time. If I could ever catch one more fish, there we go. There's 97 fishing, just 2 more levels to go. I'm not sure if I'll end up making this my first 99 or not, but if I keep up this pace of AFKing, then it looks like it definitely will be my first 99. Alright, back to the Extinction quest chain. There we go, there was Azanadra's quest, so 3 more quest points, getting closer to that quest dice, as well as some good experience. That was a really long quest though. A lot longer than I remembered it being. That said, glad to have it done, and now I get to go on to the gimmicky quest where I get to train Herblore for like 45 minutes. Yeah, this quote-unquote quest was very silly. You just kind of set up your minions at the appropriate barricades, and then you just get to do some bank training skills for 40-45 minutes. So I ended up making a bunch of unfinished potions for myself. And this quest reward is really not all that interesting, unfortunately. The Shard of Erebus makes all the creatures in the Elder God Wars dungeon non-aggressive. It's not really all that useful since you don't have to get kill count and really don't have to run past any monsters. So I'll probably just end up destroying this. I really enjoyed playing this quest over again. I was kind of surprised by that, but it kind of had a desert treasure feel to it, getting all of the ancient elemental crystals from the different corners of Seniston. But more importantly, this quest gives a ton of experience and also unlocks 4 of the best ancient magic spells in the game. Notably, Animate Dead comes to mind for when I'm using mage tank armor, and Insight Fear / Exsanguinate are going to be really good for all of my mage PVM. So great quest to get done there. Just knocked out a couple of mini quests. That was the Eye of Het 1 and Eye of Het 2. So get myself a couple of medium lamps there that I'm going to put into Archaeology. as well as the Eye of Het, or is it the Blessing of Het relic? Either way, this relic is actually pretty good. It increases the amount of healing you get from all of your food. So it could actually be a relatively decent mid-game PVM relic for me. I have been looking forward to this with all the fishing I've been doing. I've been saving up my fishing rod automatics, and now I get to disassemble everything plus a sun spear. So let's start with that. Gets me to 65 invention. The next rod gets me to 66. There's 67. I think it's going to be like a level of rod here. So there's 68 invention. There's a nice level in invention. And hopefully this last rod gets me up to 70. Yes, it does. Awesome stuff right there. So it's not quite 70 plus in all skills, but looks like I am 70 plus in all skills minus rune crafting. So it shouldn't be too long before I get myself that little clan and friends broadcast. Really happy with that. Now I have a ton of stuff to discover as well, which might give me another level or two in invention. Another day, another AFK level. There's a huge one coming in. There's 98 fishing, so I'm just one level away from getting my first 99 on this account. It's also going to be really cool once I do get to 99 to see how much raw fish I've stored up and how much cooking XP that'll translate to. I'm sure Accident is especially looking forward to yoinking all my sailfish from me once I do get those cooked. Doing my tiers of Gothics for the week should get me a level, and there is 68 rune crafting, but even bigger than that is 2400 total level. As a group for tier 10, we have to average 2500 total level each, and I think I'm still the lowest level member in the group, so I'm kind of leeching, kind of far behind, but trying to make up some ground. Since I'm getting so close to 99 fishing, I do want to knock out the fishing experience related quests, so starting off today with Deadliest Catch quest completed. That gives 70,000 fishing experience. I also think this is somehow a requirement for Sliskes Endgame. Alright, the boss fight begins of Extinction. I remember on my main it was relatively easy, but I always hear about how many hardcore Ironmen die, and I remember watching Accident and Chills doing it on stream with the group Ironmen, and it was looking actually pretty dicey on a low to mid-level account. So we'll see if I can't get this done first try. Okay, I think this is going to be the hard part now, where we're doing all the flame walls and the eggs are going to be flying around, exploding. A little bit lower on food than I would like, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, I just gotta try it again. I'm not sure if it's just dodging or if there's gonna be like a monster that comes up. I thought there was gonna be a monster that would come up somewhere that I could at the very least build some adrenaline off of. Oh, there we go. Things are spawning now. Okay, maybe I can build up to like a barricade or something and probably should be fine. I don't know how much longer I've got to go, but I'm thinking I might not get this. Oof, all the eggs are right there. Come on. If I play perfectly, I'll win. Or, well, okay, I guess it's done already. So that was good. Got that first try. Not too shabby. We'll take that. I might have gotten a little lucky in the end there with the barricade and the reflect going off on time. But that is good news for me. That should be the Extinction quest completed after a little more dialogue. Here we go, Azanadra. Give me the lamps, buddy. Alright, that is huge. All the lamps are going to go on to Archaeology, and we're also going to go over to Anachronia and get ourselves that Passive Vigor unlocked. Really big, so let's see how many levels that gets us. I think that's going to get us all the way up to 80, which is fantastic. Means I'll just be 6 levels away from unlocking Gates of Elidinus. Get myself a little rune score for turning in the amulet back to Sharagan here. And let's see, just gotta get my vigor out of the bank. And I think we just talked to Vicendithos, combine the gem, and there we go. Passive Vigor is unlocked on my account. It's gonna be really big, especially now that I'm a Zuck Cape owner. All my Death Skulls are gonna be even more worth using since I get that little adrenaline refund. This quest was not as miserable as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be worse than Dishonor Among Thieves, but honestly that was not bad at all. And get about 100,000 experience here and some various skills. But even bigger than that is 375 quest points, so I get myself another quest dice from May. See if we can't get a fortunate component here. Even if we don't, I'm going to be really happy with the 2.5 mil, but looks like we are lucky. I get myself an Armadyl Coif, so that is one extra fortunate component to the collection. Puts me up to 27 total. Quick little quest here that'll be handy for my future necrotic rune crafting. Get a little bonus chance at making some extra runes. So very good quest to get done. Plus 87 mining there. There's the Heart of Stone quest completed. I've got 2 big quests left to go, and then I can do Sliskes Endgame, which I'm really looking forward to. Not so much actually doing the quest, but more so claiming the quest rewards. Voila, the Void Stairs back quest completed. Get myself the Jessica sword, little Void Knight piece. Enough crafting experience to get me a level, which is pretty cool. Also not sure what is going on here with the black screen effect. Definitely seems like something bugged out. The quest name was the Void Stairs back, but now it looks like the Void is coming back to eat me or something. Let's see what I'm going to put these combat lamps into. I'm kind of thinking ranged, since it should get me up to 80. Although prayer is really tempting. Always good to get some free prayer XP, but I think I will go ranged on one of them, and we'll do prayer on the second one. That seems reasonable. Also think I'll probably just disassemble the Void Knight piece, that way it doesn't take up a bank slot, and pestiferous components may come in handy for some kind of Venom Blood combo. This was one of those tedious quests. Had that big gimmick section where you gotta play as the different characters with their different abilities. I really am not a big fan of those kind of things. But good to get that one done. Get some big quest experience lamps for that in woodcutting, construction, mining, and one combat lamp as well. I'm not going to get any levels from those. I know I get 2 more invention recipes that I can unlock. And the real exciting thing is that I can finally do Sliskes Endgame. Oh, I guess I do get a level actually. Looks like defense was close enough. So that's good. Working towards 90 defense. Slowly but surely. I think of all the quest bosses, this one was my favorite boss fight. Just because it's chaotic, it's actually pretty challenging. You got kind of the 3 bosses at once. Between Nomad, Linta, and Grigorovich. So I'm looking forward to doing this again. Although Necromancy is probably going to trivialize this, since I can use things like Threads of Fate and just have the immortality effect active with the ghost healing me all the time. Alright, we beat that section. It was just as fun as I remembered, even if Necromancy makes it way too easy. I remember doing this on my main Ironman. I had like a Noxious Staff and Ganodermic, and it was actually pretty challenging with that gear. So that's kind of a little fun memory of a quest boss fight for me. Now we get to take on Sliske. Alright, unlimited adrenaline activated. Start with the Death Skulls and then go into the free Living Death plus another Death Skulls. And then we just get to do a bunch of Finger of Deaths on Sliske. Slightly unfortunate I don't have Onslaught on this account. That is a fun way of dealing with this boss fight. You can hit some ridiculous numbers if you have the Onslaught ability unlocked, but other than this case, I don't really think people use Onslaught anymore. That was always a pretty fun ability when it was kind of in the almost meta of the game. Whenever you use Onslaught at like the Blood Phase of Nex or P5 Telos. I even remember people doing Onslaught on P1 Telos sometimes. But yeah, there we go. There's the Sliskes Endgame boss fight completed. So I think I just got a little more dialogue with a few more NPCs, and then we can go claim our big juicy lamps. There we go. Sliskes Endgame completed. Big rewards. Got 1.25 million experience coming our way, plus the skilling offhand, plus the ring and the necklace, which are good for all kinds of skilling. Unfortunately, after looking it up on the wiki, these lamps are reserved for skills of 85 or higher. I wanted to put them in archaeology. That was going to be my plan, to kind of skip a lot of training and get directly to 86 for Tomes of the Warlock and Gates of Eladinus. But unfortunately, I am going to have to train those levels manually, and I'm trying to think of a better skill to put this 1.25 million experience on. I think the best option for me, since I'm 84 Herblore, is going to be to buy a couple of lamps from the Penguin Point shop, get my Herblore up to 85, and then put the rest of the lamps onto Herblore. Alright, so I thought about it for a little bit, and I can't really think of any better alternatives right now, so I'm going to buy a few lamps here, put these on Herblore, it gives me 85 Herblore, and then let's put all of these lamps on the Herblore as well. So there we go, 85 gets me to 86 with the next one. Is it going to be a level of lamp? Let's see. Okay, 87 Herblore from that one. Not quite a level of lamp. Got replenishment potions unlocked. Those are going to be huge. And there we go. That's the last of my Sliskes Endgame lamps. Got me up to 88 Herblore, which actually, I feel pretty good about this. I can make extreme attack potions. And I should have enough supplies to get myself up to 90 easily in my bank, at which point I can start boosting for overloads myself. There we go. Thank you, Sliske. Appreciate the lamps, my friend. I decided to spend the rest of my penguin points onto archaeology here. Gonna get me up to 81. I gotta get up to 83 because I want to do the Sears tasks, and the lamps from those tasks require at least level 83. So I figured it's good to do penguins, and then when I do penguins after reset, I should be able to get another level or 2 from those points. Alright, did my penguins for this week. Once again, gonna put all the lamps onto archaeology. Should get me up to level 83. Yes, it does. Very good. Couple of good unlocks from that. Couple of relics, looks like. So now I can feel free to do the Seer's Elite tasks, and I'm also going to open up the easy caskets that I got from the Agent Penguins. Unfortunately, only one fortunate component, but there's a reasonable amount of stuff in there that we can disassemble for other components, like the salvage is not too bad. Amulet of Magic's not too bad. Definitely can't complain with free clue caskets. Got my cooking gauntlets on. No way I burn this pie. Should be good. There we go. Snow Worries has just completed the Seers Village set tasks. Good stuff. I can head over to Camelot, claim some lamps. That upgrades my Excalibur healing as well. Makes the healing effect twice as strong, which is going to be really nice for all the PVM and Slayer I've got to do. Alright, I had to come back. I forgot my helmet in the bank, but there we go. There's all the lamps now. Got this Seers Helmet 4, upgraded Excalibur, enhanced activation chance on special bolt effects, plus a couple of other things I'm sure, but let's go ahead and put all these lamps into archaeology. Don't think we're going to get a level from this. Gets me most of the way to a level. So that's good. Another task set fully completed, and the next set that I complete after that is going to be the one that gives us the big Journeyman broadcast. So hopefully we're going to get that done in the next day or two. I'm really looking forward to that. Wait, that's not where ice strikes are.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me close this window.
I don't have to do something with the log puzzle here, do I?
No, go east.
East?
I thought you said west.
There's water over there, though.
Should still be able to...
There we go.
I think I gotta do something with the log puzzle. Let me wiki this.
Oh, you could do it in the wilderness.
To be assigned ice striker. Doesn't it have to be Fremnik area, though?
No, I got the achievement.
Really?
Like 2 days.
Oh, I probably should have got a few restores. There's a bank here. Just in case. The boost doesn't go
The bank's in a dangerous area.
Yeah.
You better be quick.
Boy. Alright, this is scuffed already. Okay, we're gonna do the first try. That's what we're gonna do.
Northeast is Wyverns. You're going into Wyvern
No,
territory.
it's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
They're around. Let's see.
Then the mounts. There's one right there.
Let's get the Slayer
Actually,
first try, please. 92, unlucky.
Wait, what's the ice
92
ones?
again. You need 93 for it.
94, I thought.
Pretty
It might be 90.
Oh no.
92 again. What the heck?
Can you assist? You can't assist Slayer, right?
No.
This is getting scary.
Is it? It's like 25% for the +6, I think.
There it is.
Oh.
Watch it go down now.
I know.
Yeah, you should have lobbied first.
You think so? I think we're
Probably.
good.
Oh no, you're not using fire spells? The double damage?
Oh, did you? Just kill it quick.
We don't deserve this broadcast.
There it is. All right,
Oh!
there we go.
Hey,
Oh!
World's first
There we
Journey
go.
to 10.
World's first Nerdcast to Journey 10. Let's go.
I'm still bugged out with the multiple broadcasts.
Yeah. I think, did we get like one for just completing it, and then we got one for the first as well?
All I see is the first.
All I see, yeah, me too.
Oh.
Good stuff. Now we get, what, 10 more bank slots? Big day.
That's not the important one. We get the best looking cosmetic reward.
Oh, yeah, true.
You're going through and claiming all of them.
Yeah. I thought it was just unlocked automatically.
Nope.
Today I learned.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
The Group Ironman BTW. Good stuff.
So we won Ironman mode, boys.
We did win Ironman mode. I kind of like the helmet.
Or Group Ironman.
The
Asterisk.
particles. It kind of looks like the master tier particles they were showing off.
Claim.
Well, now what? And that's going to be where I call it a video for today. We secured the final Journeyman broadcast and completed the mostly clean sweep on Journeyman broadcasts. We got 8 of the 10 tiers locked in, 2 in the 3-man division, and the last 6 in the 4-man division. That's why I put clean in quotations. We got the majority of them, and we got arguably the most important ones with the first and the last broadcasts. So I'm pumped with that, and I know the team is super pumped with that too. When we first formed our group, we thought it would be really cool if we were going to be able to just get one single broadcast as a team. We definitely didn't set out to be rank 1 or play super competitively. So the fact that it worked out like this and we're all going to get all of our names immortalized on the Ironman Enclave statue is pretty special. I think I speak on behalf of all the Blizzard buddies when I say thank you for your support on all of our YouTube series and all of your support in-game. It's been very fun making these videos and earning these in-game accomplishments with this group. There's still a good amount left to do, and I'm sure we'll discuss what the endgame of GIM looks like, and if we do, we'll talk about that at a later date. But for now, if you have been enjoying keeping up with our rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I regularly make videos documenting our progress and have a playlist of our journey from start to present with almost 40 episodes in it. So please double check if you are subscribed. It's free and it motivates me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.